party people, I'm Alex, the Whyzer Owl, and today I want to talk about mistakes. Ooh. No matter what level player you are, nobody is immune from making mistakes. But the difference between a good player and a decent player is that a good player isn't compounding their mistakes when they happen. So why are lower level players doing this? Well, I think it's how we're mentally programmed to think about disc golf. When you step up to throw a shot, there are probably two things going through your head. First is, where is the basket in relation to me? And next, once you figure that out, it's, well, what's the best avenue for me to get my disc to the basket? Because after all, the whole point of disc golf is to get the disc in the basket in as few throws as possible. Reinforcing this is course par, which is the number of throws that a player should expect to spend in completing the course. And that number is what you're going to be measuring your score against in the end. Playing with the mentality of getting to the basket as quickly as possible is all well and good for the majority of your shots. However, sometimes when you make that mistake and end up in tree jail, you need to be a little bit more flexible with how you're thinking. Because trying to just get there in the minimal amount of shots can get you into a habit of being a little bit of a hero and trying to execute high risk and low probability shots. So that leads me to this week's Whyzer words. Don't be a hero. I'm going to explain this by using a scenario. Here's hole 1 at Daisy, which is a par 4 that has a hard right-hand dogleg that's going to be carrying the water and leading to the basket. As a lefty, this is a hole that I should be birdieing 85% of the time. As I step to the tee, I definitely yank this one way left. End up landing behind the white tee pad with not a lot of options. I approach my lie and locate the basket. It's right in front of me through all those trees that are blocking the way. And then I start looking to try to find how to get my disc to the basket. I see off to the left there's a little skinny hyzer line for me that's through about a 40-foot long hallway that's about maybe 5 to 8 feet wide, with one guardian tree that's after the hallway right before the water. Working against me here, I have bad footing, limited reach back, and if something goes wrong, it's going to go way wrong. Let's see what happens. I end up clearing the hallway and hitting the last guardian tree and kicking right into the OB stream. Now I'm sitting 4 on the wrong side of the river with a very low probability shot at saving my par, let alone a birdie. Well, let's try this again. Off to the right, I have this little pitch out flick with a putter that isn't the most inspiring shot, but it's going to leave me in the middle of the fairway with a great chance to save my par and move on with no harm done. When you find yourself with a less than ideal lie after a mistake, this is the time to take a step back and really evaluate your options. It's human nature to want to undo that mistake as soon as it happens, but sometimes the chances of you making matters worse are a lot higher than making things better. Big Germ is notorious at saying, take your medicine. And sometimes, taking your medicine is your best option. Hopefully the next time that you're faced with a hero shot, you take that extra couple seconds to analyze the risk and reward of that shot, and gives you a chance to really give yourself an honest evaluation of your ability to hit that shot. If you think that the chances of you making it worse are higher, take your medicine. Because sometimes taking a bogey is a lot better than taking a 6 that'll ruin your run.